Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a video on how I make my tulle paper clips. This has been requested on my Instagram, and then I recently got some comments on my YouTube asking to do a tutorial, and this is not something I thought of doing because it's just so easy, but then people are asking if I glue, what glue do I use, and so on, and I was just like, okay, you know what? We're gonna do a full-on tutorial, and honestly, it is the easiest thing you guys can possibly make, and this is also a great project to do while you're sitting in front of the TV, because it is just that simple. So the other day I was making a bunch. I made a bunch of different like colored ones. These are what they look like. These fun little tulle paper clips. You can do them in any color you would like, whatever tulle that you might have. I always include them in my little notebooks. I like to have them peeking out at the top. You guys could see the little tulle there, and little attached on a paper clip. Here's the gold one right here. And they just look absolutely adorable. And so I really like to use them a lot. I also made a bunch of gold ones, and then I ran out of gold tulle and had to get some more. I think the new one I got though is a little bit different and has bigger gold pieces on it. And then I also made a bunch of white ones. All right, so let's get started, and I'm gonna share with you guys the easiest tutorial in the world. Okay, so you're gonna take your tulle. This is what my rolls of tulle look like. Okay, let's do a different color because that one's hard to see. This is what my rolls of tulle look like. They are 6 inches tall. All right, and I just get it either from Dollar Tree or Michael's. I think I got this white one at Michael's, and this gold one I recently got, which looks like it's way more glittery than this one, is also from Michael's. And then I think this one is Dollar Tree. But Michael's, Dollar Tree, they're 6 inches tall. You could probably also find them at Hobby Lobby, I'm not sure. But anyway, all you're gonna do is cut a piece of your tulle. That's it. And I'm just using scissors. It doesn't matter if it's straight. Like, look at that. That is not straight. It's not perfect. It does not matter. You are not going to see it. So you're going to need a piece of tulle. I will measure this, but again, it is not perfect. So don't worry about the sizing. This is meant to be quick and easy. Nobody's going to be sitting there measuring everything, but I guess this one's about 1 1/4 inch is what we're like going with. And so we got that little piece there. And then I'm using these paper clips. They are just standard gold paper clips. And I'm running low because I did make a lot of my tulle paper clips the other day. But yeah, anyway, so we're going to take one of those. Actually, I feel like these are smaller than standard. These measure like 1 1/16. They're about there. I feel like standard is a little bit bigger. I don't know, but it says standard on here, so that's what I'm going with. But anyway, all you're gonna do is take your tulle, stretch it out a little, okay? Now it's a little longer. You're gonna fold it in half, okay? Now you have the loop at the top here. You're gonna fold it in half again, all right? Now you have this piece. You're going to just take one end and obviously take the end that has the 2 loops rather than the end that has the 2 tops and 1 loop, and then the other end has 2 loops. So take the 2 looped end. You're going to put it through your paper clip at the top there. You're going to open up those 2 loops, and you want to kind of open them up together. All right, just like that. And then you're going to put this end through there, through those loops. That is your paper clip. You are welcome to keep this as long as you want. I always trim mine down. And so I just kind of cut mine. And there we go. We've got our like tulle paper clip. You can make it as long or as short as you want. This one, I feel like I don't like that end right there. And see, it doesn't matter how well you cut it. You cannot tell. You literally cannot tell. So it does not matter how well you cut it in the first place. Let's do another one. I'll show you guys with the green. Something else that you guys can see. Again, just eyeballing. And see, it's not perfect. It does not matter. We're gonna take another paper clip. There's no gluing required. No nothing. Stretch it out. Fold it again. Take the two looped ends. You're gonna put it through your paper clip. Open it up and thread that through. And there you go. And again, I'm just gonna cut off some ends. And at least you wanna cut off the looped part. And if you don't wanna cut it off and make it shorter, just cut it through the other way and just unloop it. There you go. It's like the easiest thing you guys could possibly make. And you could just make a bunch of these sitting in front of the TV. I'm gonna do this gold one because now I wanna see what this gold one looks like because it looks way more crazier than the other gold that I did have. Yeah, it looks a lot more glittery-er. Not sure I love this, but anyway, stretch, fold again, take the two looped ends. Oh, this is very glitter. That sheds a lot. I mean, the other ones shed too, but so maybe you want to do this, like have like something underneath you when you're making these, especially if you're on the couch in front of the TV. Otherwise, you're going to have a glittery couch at the end of the night when you're done making all of your paper clips. So if you don't want to change the height of this, just take that looped piece and just cut right through it. And then you can keep your height that way. I just think that's a little long for me. I generally don't need them that long, so I do like to cut them a little bit. Just give them a little haircut. There we go. And so you have your tulle paper clips, you guys. So yeah, no gluing required. All you literally need is just paper clips, tulle, and then scissors to cut your tulle. And that is it, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Super duper easy. And yeah, happy making some tulle paper clips, you guys. Build up your stash. You're gonna need these tulle paper clips because once you start making them, you're not gonna want to stop, and you're gonna want to add them to all the things because that's what happened to me. All right, well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.